Bye! The year is almost over and we're so sad to go.
Thanks to the whole KLIN crew and to the teachers who are actually showing this right now.
That's all, and special thanks to the best people in this school, Coffee Vogelin and Carly Petrick.
That's not true.
Goodbye!
Hi Lancers!
Today we are going to talk to Luis and Anthony about their music.
Luis plays the guitar and Anthony and Lewis both sing.
So, how long have you been playing the guitar and singing?
Well, I've been playing for about maybe 3-4 years. I had a little pause, I started way back, but I had a little pause. And it's pretty much always run in the family, so I decided to maybe try to learn it, and I ended up liking it, and I play it just for fun.
That's really cool. And Anthony, how long have you been singing?
I've been singing since I was in 5th grade. I just got it from my uncle. He was that inspired me into singing.
What made you want to start singing and playing the guitar, Lewis?
I mean, it's mostly my dad. You know, he always grew up liking music a lot. You know, accordion, guitar, the bass guitar, all that stuff. And I always grew up watching him, and I liked it. I just wanted to learn, and he taught me for a little bit, and that's how I learned.
And what made you want to start singing, Anthony?
Well, as I said, with my uncles, since they have a YouTube channel, I also started to starting music and singing from there.
Luis, when did you start singing and playing the guitar?
It was 4 years ago, maybe 4, and maybe more. I don't know.
So why?
Exactly. Yeah, it's because I had a little break, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
I started way longer, but I was impatient. But once I wanted to learn it, I put in more effort, and that's when I started learning.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So, what is your guys' favorite song to play and sing?
I say it's called El Rey de Corazones, the King of Hearts, and it's just our favorite because that's the one that
Inspired
that's
us.
the one that inspired us, because all this happened based on a project that we had to do, and we played that song, and then
So what kind of music do you guys play?
it's called Mexican regional, and that's just like the type it is, and the genre, I don't really know how to say it. People that speak Spanish will understand it. They're called corridos, and that's what we mostly play.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do you two write your own music?
Currently, no, we're thinking about it, but my dad does, and I want to learn from him too.
And when did you guys start performing together?
The first time we did it, like I said earlier, like I mentioned, it was in a school project, and it was about music, and Anthony over here, he said that we should present playing, and so we practice, and ever since that, I just bring it mostly every day and just practice. Ya me voy, llevo en mi alma una herida. Su recuerdo, no puedo olvidarlo. Solo sé que destrozó mi vida. Dios la guarde, le dé su perdón.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Navin and Jonas.
Oh my god, you're so funny.
I know, right?
Speaking of funny, our entire school year has played out like a bad joke.
How so?
Well, we thought we could start the year with full-time in person with masks on, but we were very wrong.
Oh yeah, you're totally right. We had to get our computers and go online school style.
Yeah, man. Then they said only half of us could come back.
Yeah, while the other half was online.
Yeah, then they said, oop, back online.
Then they let us back hybrid.
Oh yeah, then they said, now you can finally come back full in person.
Then we opened a time capsule.
Then they said, you're quarantined, now you're quarantined, now you go home.
Then they said, now you come back.
Now you go home.
And then that takes us to our last broadcast, which is today.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Not Navin and Jonas.
Hey Lancers, this year, Miss Wren's Global Leadership class built a laundry room. The laundry room will be used by people who might not have a washer and dryer in their household. The class created a GoFundMe page to raise money for all of the expenses of the room. They raised $10,000. Here are some pictures.
Hey, Lancers. Unfortunately, Owen can't make it today. Well, anyways, on with the weather. Sadly, the 8th graders are leaving for high school, which means Lincoln has a 100% chance of tears today. On an actual note, the weather is very nice today, with a high of 84. You know, sure it's great I ended this year without being caught by the Russian police.
Sorcy, my chin. Your time is up. Come with me.
Oh, come on, man. I gotta do the weather and graduate middle school and go to high school and have a life. Come on, man.
No. Too bad. You have committed too many unforgivable crimes. You must come with me.
Not if I run.
Buenas noches, Lancer.
I'm Jaspy Boy.
And I'm Eddie.
And we are going to go over some sport highlights from Lincoln this year.
Unfortunately, this year many sports could not happen because of coronavirus, but we are going to be telling the tales of the ones that did happen.
Sports that happened this year were track, flag football, soccer, golf, and unified basketball.
According to Rally of the soccer team, they did pretty good.
Many track athletes set new records and won their races.
And all other Lancer athletes did very well.
Now, on to some fun facts and records.
The most football snaps of a frozen turkey taken by a football league players on a morning radio show was 38.
Fastest time for 3 people wearing Disney shirts to throw a baseball 28 times is 37 seconds.
The league we now know as the NBA was originally called the Basketball Association of America, or BAA for short.
Buenos dias, Lancers. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Just kidding, there's no next time.
Alright, so first up we're interviewing Miss Knoll. Miss Knoll, what are your hopes for the current 8th graders?
This current 8th grade class holds a special place. They're awesome students, and they're the ones that told me I had to come back and teach this year. So I just hope that they continue their love of learning and their ability to adapt and thrive. I know that they're going to take that to high school. What we've gone through the last year and a half is really going to help them in high school.
Awesome. Thank you, Miss Knoll.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, we're here with Mr. Allen. What are your hopes for the 8th graders moving on into high school?
My hopes are that no matter what, they be true to themselves and that they enjoy their high school experience, whether that be at one of the high schools here in Fort Collins or wherever they may end up.
Awesome. All right, next up we have Miss Hallett. So what are your hopes for the 8th graders moving on to high school?
My hopes for the 8th graders are that they continue to use the resilience that they've shown this year in 8th grade and going to school during a pandemic to get them all the way through high school and graduating after 12th grade.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, next up we have Miss Summers. So what are your hopes for the 8th graders moving on into high school?
Well, I mostly hope that they just have a lot of fun in high school, join a lot of different activities, and just have a great time, and at the end, graduate.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Berger, what are your hopes for your incoming 8th graders, or 8th graders?
My future 8th graders going into high school?
Yeah.
So the simple one that all of them will know is that I hope that most important they go to class, and then when they're in class that they listen, chill, and do their work. And my other hope for them, and it goes back to a quote that I like to say, which is, if you argue for your limitations, you get to keep them. but if you argue for your possibilities, you get to create them. And I hope that my students spend their 4 years in high school arguing for their possibilities instead of their limitations.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hi, we're with Miss Kettlewell, and we're going to ask her what her hopes and dreams are for the outgoing 8th graders.
Well, 8th grade, life is going to throw some things your way. Maybe even 16 oranges. But I think you just got to say shooby-dooby and let it go. But the one thing I do really truly want to say is, because I know you, I've been changed for good. Good luck, 8th grade, you're going to rock this world.
Welcome back! Joke time! Guess what, Elise? I have got a story to tell. What? Today, at the bank, an old lady told me to check her balance. Oh, that's normal. What happened next? I pushed her over. Cedar, I think you got confused there. No. Anyway, what do you call a cat after it has drank lemonade? What? A sourpuss. That's it for now, Lancers. Have a great day and make sure to lead the Lancer way. Cedar and Elise are signing off forever. Bye.
Mi esperanza en mi vida, todo se acabó. Yo no quiero desearle mala suerte, ni a pedirle que vuelva a mi lado. Solo quiero que sufra como sufro, que